Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be trying McDonald's festive menu. Compared to what they did last year, this is a cop-out, it really is. Last year they had like stuffing burger, I can't really remember the components, but basically this year's festive menu consists of a big tasty, which is a standard menu item. I mean, it's really good, but I just thought because the menu's not that exciting, I would just do a really chill at home, sit, chat, catch up kind of vid. Everything that I'm eating in today's video I've had before, but big tasty I love. These cheese bites are the best cheese bites they do, in my opinion. I'll be finishing it off with the Celebration McFlurry. The thing that I won't be trying in today's video is the mince pie and custard apple pie vibe, which I tried last year and that was not a vibe. My food has arrived, but it took 40 minutes to get here, so it's in the oven. The delivery man said when he got here, he was like, I'm so sorry, I lost connection on my app. I was like, honestly, it's fine. I've got my Diet Coke, plenty of sweet and sour dip, and I've asked for some questions over on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me already, my Instagram is Hannah_Marling. So you can follow me on there if you want to take part in the videos. Before I go and get the food out of the oven, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Let's eat. And here we have it, the cheese melt dippers, the big tasty. Wait, I can't remember if I got the one with bacon or not. Looks like without the bacon, and some medium fries. I've really messed this up. I put this in the oven, I didn't even think about the bun, and look. Oh no. I mean, a lot of people love a crispy bun, right? When the cheese bites arrived, it says nacho cheese wedges on the pack. I thought, oh no, I've got the wrong ones. But they're safe. So good. I think the last time I had a big tasty was when I did the 10,000 calorie challenge, which was coming up to a year ago. Where is this time going? Anyway. It's the sauce. It's honestly the best. I feel like Big Tasty is my favourite burger. And then Chicken Legend. No, is that what it's called? Ah. Chicken Royale from Burger King is my favourite chicken based burger. Should we ask some questions? Not ask them, answer them. What have we got here then? Let's answer a nice and easy one. What am I doing for New Year's Eve? I am going round Harry and Ellen's for a little get together. I don't know about you guys, but New Year's Eve is not the one for me. I personally prefer to stay in like house parties, a takeaway, watch the fireworks from the window. That is my kind of vibe. Being around your friends, your loved ones, family. Because I just think, I don't know, I just love New Year in terms of what it represents. So I think going into the new year with people who mean the most to you is important. Going into the new year in a club with people you don't even know, it's not the vibe, and it's always shit. It is. Christmas Eve is my favourite night out of the year. New Year's Eve, worst, 100%. You know this is good when I'm not dipping it in my sweet and sour sauce. But yeah, what do you guys like to do on New Year's Eve? I feel like everyone kind of has the same mentality. I mean, at least most of my friends do. I think a lot of people feel that vibe when it comes to New Year's. Also, I put the Celebration McFlurry in the freezer, by the way. Also, I hope this isn't a weird angle, because I feel like you're looking down on me. Do you know what I mean? Disagree with me in the comments and let me know what your favourite cheese dipper version is throughout the year from McDonald's, because I personally think this is unbeatable. They're the best. What holidays am I planning next year? These plans always change, and this is why I hate sometimes talking about things in the future, because as you know, I'm sure it happens in your own life, things change from week to week. But as of today's date, this is the current plans. In March, me and Becky want to go to Krakow. I'm looking at going to Tenerife at some point in the year. Vegas for my 30th. I really want to do somewhere Christmassy in December for Christmas markets. Not decided where yet. And also Amsterdam at some point in the year. So a lot of holiday plans for next year. I feel like I won't be the last of the holidays with my friends, because some of my friends want to get married abroad. But I just want to make next year a good one, because I'm turning 30 and, you know, that's just the way society makes you think. But I fall into that trap when it comes to like celebrations. You got to go hard or go home. It's your birthday, especially your 30th. Any advice on feeling lost and not sure what you're meant to be doing in life? Okay, I don't have advice on how to help you find yourself, but I want to give you some advice on how to not stress about it, because genuinely everything in my life and in my path is something that haven't really foreseen, and I've never felt like I've been in a position in my life where I'm like, that's what I want to do and this is my next step, but it always manages to somehow fall into place at the right time. And the more you put pressure onto what am I going to do next, you're not going to focus on how to be good in the now, and then you spend your whole life worrying about something that might never happen. Yeah, it is definitely something that I used to struggle with. I have actually got a podcast episode that's come out ages ago, that's called like Stop Putting an Age on Life Goals, and I speak about it a lot in there. Society makes you feel like you need to be, you know, have this career sorted at this age, fiance or married or kids or buy a house or buy a flat, whatever it is, by certain ages. I'll probably go into it in more detail there, but yeah, please don't pressure yourself. Every 50-year-old probably doesn't know. What are your Christmas Day traditions? I actually think I told you this in another video, but me and my younger brother Tom, we're starting our own traditions where we're going pub every day Christmas Day. Like mid-morning, before Christmas dinner, we're gonna go pub. Yeah, I wouldn't really say we have traditions, but I guess every year's the same. Wake up, open your presents, now go to the pub, have lunch, have dinner, get drunk. My plans this year are I'm waking up here, driving to my mum and dad's, then I'll be going to the pub. I'll be staying over at my mum and dad's on Christmas night, because every year my mum and dad have a Boxing Day party, which I've told you all about before. And then, yeah, I'm staying there Boxing night again, and then I'll go home the day after. Nothing out of the ordinary, I think. I think everyone's day probably looks a lot like that. Oh yeah, and this year I'm doing like a cheese board for everyone for Christmas dinner. I'm looking forward to doing that. How did my date go the other week? That's referring to a date I spoke about on TikTok. My date went well. Yeah, we just went up London, we had dinner and drinks. We went to my fave restaurant. If you know me well enough, or from what I tell you guys anyway, let me know in the comments below if you know where we went for dinner. I always feel like it's gonna slop at the end. Someone said, would you ever go to New York? I've already been to New York. My parents took me for my 21st birthday. I went with my mum and my nan. And yeah, it's so sad when I think about things like that, and the fact that I didn't do YouTube back then. Well, I mean, that was like 2014, I think. I'd love to have memories like that on camera. Even if you don't do YouTube, I feel like you should make these vlogs on your phone just for your personal memories. I mean, I don't know where you'd store them. You could create a YouTube channel and put them all on private so that only you could watch them in the future. I mean, it is a lot of effort to film and edit it all, but at least you've got the memories that just, I don't know, they hit like no other, because photos just don't hit the same. So like having a video of a holiday is just unmatched. I'm fine with that. What was the last fib / little lie you told? Wait, let me think about that. I know I've told somebody that I haven't got them a present, but I have. Which I guess there's worse lies that you can tell, right? How do you stay slim with all the nice food you get to eat for filming? Just curious. I wouldn't class myself as slim, first of all. I don't gain weight because I don't eat like I do in my videos every single day. It's only 2 days of the week. You have to be in a calorie surplus every day, I believe. I don't know. I see these things on TikTok. It doesn't really absorb in my mind all that much about weight gain. I don't eat enough to be gaining weight, although at certain times of the year, like Christmas, I'll be going out for food a lot more. So I don't just eat like this 2 days a week. I'll probably eat like this like 4 days a week. Maybe 5. In terms of like this, I mean like having higher calorie days more often. Have you ever started a video and decided you just can't continue eating like that, or you haven't enjoyed it enough to keep going? / weren't in the mood. I don't think I've ever started a video and felt like that, but if I wake up in the morning and I'm supposed to be filming and I'm not in the mood, then I just won't film. Even if it means I don't do a video that week. Like, I just won't force myself, because I've done it in the past and it comes across in the videos. Have you gone ice skating this year? Absolutely not. No. Literally couldn't think of anything worse. I cannot skate and I cannot deal with being embarrassed. So the thought of standing on ice and falling over makes me just want to curl up in a ball and die. But I do love, when I'm at a Christmas market and there's an ice rink, I do love watching people skate round, just in the hope that someone falls over on the ice. Would you ever like to be a mum? Yes. I've definitely gone through the motions recently, let me tell you that for nothing. Oh, my camera's gonna cut off. Yeah, I used to be so broody. I wanted a huge family. Then I went for a huge spell not wanting kids, and now I definitely do. And I'm very broody. And someone around me needs to have a baby, please, just so I can have cuddles. I smell burning, so give me 1 minute. I don't know where that's coming from, but it's not in my flat. Oh my God, also, I've got 3 spots in my row. It's like they're playing noughts and crosses because it's literally in a diagonal line. 1, 2, and 3. Also, who saw that Grackle is engaged? Oh, I can't wait to hear the story. I love stuff like that. I want to hear about it all. I want to know the details. When I saw her post it, I nearly fell off my chair. I was honestly so happy for her. I went straight to the YouTube video. Anyway, my chips are freezing, so I'm gonna go and get my Celebrations McFlurry. I had this last year. Wait, are these? Oh my God, I haven't had a McFlurry since they've had these spoons. Interesting. Yeah, so this has been in my freezer, so hopefully it's okay. I just remember thinking last year, this is just a very boring choice. But then I saw somebody say that maybe they've got a contract with McDonald's and like it's got to be Celebrations for a certain amount of years or something maybe. I mean, you can't really go wrong. It is just chocolate and bits on top, but it's just boring, I think. Someone asked me, how do I stay so organised with my money? I actually spoke about this in last week's Vlogmas. I have an Excel spreadsheet where I keep my income and my outcome, so I know exactly how much I can spend, how much I can't, how much I want to save, and it just really helps. It's literally down to that, otherwise I would probably just spend and not think about anything else. When do you plan on moving next? God knows. I only put my mortgage in for another year because I wanted to move next year, but with all the interest rises, I'm like, I don't know, because you know, you've got to think about if I go to buy a house, my mortgage installments are already going to be more expensive, but if the rates are still really high, I'll be screwed. So I'll just have to see like what the cost of living is saying next year. All my bills have gone up, so who knows. Can you do a meet and greet in London in January? I really want to do a meet and greet, and I always say it, and I thought I had a great idea. I was like, right, I'm going to do a Winter Wonderland meet up. Everyone can just buy a ticket. It's an open space, we can just meet up. But then when I was speaking to my friends, I was like, what are you going to do? You can't just stand. And I was like, oh my God, yeah. And I get so in my head about it because I wouldn't want anyone to come out of their way to come and meet me at meet and greet and things be wrong, because I would just, it's like having your own party. Do you know what I mean? You never really enjoy your own party because you're so worried about how, if everyone else is having a good time and if everyone else is okay. So I was thinking, what if I put a date out there and it's raining that day and everyone's already booked a ticket? And yeah, so it just stressed me out too much. So I was like, right, it's not gonna work. I can't do that. But I do really want to do one. I just don't know how to do it so that everyone has a good time. Do you know what I mean? Best present that you've been given and best present that you've gifted. Why can't I say that sentence? I'm trying to say, I would have cropped this out, but I was just trying to say that it's the same gift both ways. So the best gift I've been gifted was probably my holiday to New York, and then the best gift I've given is a holiday. You can't beat memories, can you? You really can't. My goals for 2023, I haven't really set them yet. I don't know, I feel like my life is very, I don't know, next year I just want to do too much, if that makes sense. Like, I do want to move if things return to normal in terms of prices and whatever. I also want to go on loads of holidays, but I also want to save. I just think I'm not going to like be too heavy on goals next year. I'm in like a really great position at the moment where I'm just like living and I'm not thinking too much about the future. I'm loving working part-time and doing YouTube. Like, it's honestly amazing. I've gone past the stage now. There was a point where I was like, I want to go back to a full-time job. I hate this. I feel lonely. Whatever. Now I'm more settled in. I'm like, no, I love this. I love having some stability for 2 days a week, working with other people, keeping my brain ticking, and then I get 5 days to plan my own time, do my own things, and I just love it. 2023, I just want it to be a free year because that's my mindset. I've always been so like, buy a flat, get a new car. I'm not in that mindset at the minute, so I just feel like super whatever about next year. I'm just like, whatever next year brings, it brings. I don't care. What have you asked for Christmas? I might actually film, depending actually. I might film it as a separate video, what I got for Christmas, or maybe I'll just include it as part of Vlogmas, I'm not sure, depending how much other footage I get, I guess. If you want to see what I got for Christmas, then give this video a thumbs up. What would you rate your advent calendar this year? I'd rate it a solid 9. The only thing that makes me sad is when I get the dark chocolate, but every advent calendar now that's a little bit fancy has dark chocolate in it. That's the only letdown, but that's just a personal preference. Otherwise, it's unreal. Can we just take a second to appreciate the length of my hair? I've just had it cut as well. Like, how long is that? I did say take off like the bare minimum. Obviously get rid of the dead, but please don't overcut it. I just feel very happy with it. Anyway guys, I'm absolutely stuffed. That big tasty is bloody big, let me tell you. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed having this little catch up. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next one.